I just can't believe we letting this man do this. We letting 6ix9ine be the puppet master pulling the strings with shit. I just got done talking about the 21 Savage situation. If you didn't see that video, go check that out. Probably be at the end screen of this video, but go check that out. But anyways, now we got this shit with Wack 100 and Jim Jones. It's ridiculous. First of all, how you letting this rainbow hair little motherfucker play both of y'all like this? This is fucking ridiculous. But anyways, let's get into it real quick. What's up? What's happening? It's K.A. I'm back in this thing. K. Show gutty sleep with a cut up patron. You know the little nigga on a ton. But anyways, we here to talk about this thing. Now, if you didn't see, basically, I talked about this in the last video. Basically, academics put Wack 100 and 6ix9ine on his podcast. The pilot episode of the podcast is called Off the Record. Is on Spotify. You could go listen, or probably motherfucker uploaded it on YouTube. If you do your little searches, you could probably find it. Anyways, like I was saying, basically with our podcast, they basically went on Clubhouse and was talking some shit. Now, 6ix9ine did have some shit to say about Jim Jones. But anyways, as you see, the beef, well, not beef, but the argument ensued between fucking Wack 100 and 21 Savage. You know, we seen 6ix9ine trying to amp it in the background, blah, blah, blah. All that shit was happening. Now we got some shit with Jim Jones. And I'm just like, why the fuck is Wack 100 just beefing with niggas? This makes no fucking sense. Now we gonna read about it. Now we all heard Jim Jones when, what was it, Mel Murder? Or Marv, whatever his name was, I forgot. One of the niggas that got locked up, I think it was one of the niggas that actually kidnapped 6ix9ine. Like that nigga, he was talking to Jim Jones on the phone, and we heard the wiretap, so we heard Jim Jones talking to him. But yeah, we here to talk about this shit right now. You hear me? Real quick. So, Wack 100 demands Jim Jones provide paperwork to prove that he's not a snitch. So, Tekashi 6ix9ine has been running amok in the rap game ever since the release of Gummo. Though his career has certainly dwindled, he's certainly taking every and any opportunity imaginable to keep his name in the headlines. This past week, academics released the first episode of Off the Record with Tekashi 6ix9ine and Wack 100 that resulted in the West Coast mogul receiving heavy backlash from New York and Atlanta and back. You know, a subsequent conversation on Clubhouse, including 21 Savage, which I kind of alluded to and talked about, 6ix9ine and Wack 100 went viral on Friday morning, though the highlight was Wack 100 threatening to whoop 21 Savage's ass. There was a moment when Tekashi brought up Jim Jones' name, suggesting that the Dipset member was a snitch, among other things. This ultimately led to a response from Jones, who called up Mel Matrix, who verbally violated Tekashi as well as Wack 100. Quote, so YouTube leave me alone. F Wack 100, you know what I'm saying. F him and anybody that's working with him, you heard me? That N-word a hoe, him and that N-word he talking to. Matrix is heard saying that on the phone. Though we've yet to hear from Tekashi on the matter, Wack 100 certainly wasn't going to allow this to fly without addressing the matter. He took to Instagram where he issued a 5-minute response. Hey yo, Jim Jones, listen. I don't know what your issue is with me, bro. The kid, the one that called you a snitch. Facts is facts, my N-word, Wack said before bringing up Jim Jones's alleged role in the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. You gave an order, that order was carried out. The fact that you have to have an N-word from jail card, right? And you on the street, you pause high, my N-word. I thought you was better than that. But since you want to direct it at me and not talk about it like men said and what's on the internet, right? About you talking on a wiretap, let me know that you was running from something. Cause not one time, Jimmy, you have addressed what that man said about you, he said. Don't try to redirect it to Wack name, my N-word, he continued. Wack continued to bring up allegations that Jim Jones cooperated with authorities, citing gun cases in Virginia that have allegedly been dropped, and the fact that Jones did not go to jail despite being on the wiretap and having that recording played in trial. Yo, Jim, the world, the streets, you owe an explanation, and N-words need to see the paperwork from that gun case you caught in another state, because something really ain't adding up, he continued. And there's a full clip of him going off in his little 5-minute rant on Instagram. Now y'all could go find that. I ain't gonna put that in the motherfucker because then so much that, hey, my cussing and his cussing, it ain't gonna work for YouTube, you hear me? So I ain't even gonna put it in there. Plus, I like talking. I like retelling shit to y'all, man. I like talking. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what's I talking about? But yeah, bro, this shit just messy at this point. Like, bro, how are we letting a nigga like 6ix9ine just fuel beefs like this? We just letting this nigga fuel. It's like y'all just marionette puppets. This nigga pulling the strings. Like that one fucking album cover by fucking A Boogie when he got the strings on. He be like, yeah, like y'all just, he be puppeteering your motherfucker. He just like, dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey. It don't even help that both of y'all black too. Shit. That just makes it run the narrative. But anyways, it's just effed up. We know 6ix9ine is a troll, number one. And number two, any fucking publicity this nigga get, this nigga gonna run with it and try to make it good publicity. Let's keep it a book. So now we just watching this shit. Now, yes, his career is not how it was before, of course. So y'all know that. It's not as, I guess, effective or as hitting as much as it was before. But it is what it is at the end of the day. And yeah, Big Six. Big Six out here just wreaking amok and havoc and shit. I say it is what it is. Motherfuckers be running amok and we just gotta look at 6ix9ine doing this shit. It's crazy at this point. Like, I don't know how this man is orchestrating two grown men to beef when y'all can literally call yourself on the phone. Like, again, I feel like Wack 100, when he mad, he just go. He don't really think about it because he always be like, you could have called me, you could have talked to me on the phone. I'm like, well, you could call him too. The fuck? You could call him and say, what's your problem with me? I don't understand. Y'all in the industry, y'all know people who got each other's number. I don't see how hard it is to do that. But hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Hopefully they should get squashed. I don't think it's that serious. Who knew a podcast could make niggas beef and argue like this? It's fucking ridiculous. I guess Joe Budden doing something wrong because Academics just one episode in and he got two niggas beefing. And like all this publicity just going back to him. All niggas just gonna go watch this episode. It is what it is. Man, hey, Joe Budden made a talk trash about Nick King in to get the streets popping. Hey, I said what I said. I said my piece. We'll see what happens. Like, subscribe, help your boy, help your boy grow. You know what it is. You know the kid. I'm just trying to grow here. I'm trying to shine. You hear me? Help me out one time for the one time. But anyways, I'm off of this thing. Slime Zoom, peace, y'all, L's gang. Aye.